to another grand episode of Dots and Line Live. So, we're going to be talking about some things that we weren't able to talk about on the pod because we just had OD topics. We weren't able to talk about Absolute Wonder Woman, which was fuego. This little mini arc they had to ease us in to what's going on with Zatanna and a crossover with Absolute Batman was crack cocaine, boy. So for any of you guys who didn't watch or didn't read the issue, long story short, Diane is fighting a murderous magic version of herself. For every good thing she's done in the world, it has to be equaled out with something bad. That's the price she pays for using magic to fix all her problems. Cool. This magic evil version of her, though, is actually kicking ass and taking names, and she's not really having a good time with it. She's getting her ass whooped most of the issue, and she actually really doesn't have a way to beat her. It looks like she had to literally pray to the gods, like literally, the mother god, Gaia, the god of Earth, to bail her out of the situation. And from the way that it was portrayed to me, that badass magical version of Diana is coming back. Okay, she's trapped somewhere deep underground because Diana kind of twisted her words to make Gaia work with her. So she's gonna be a problem some later on arc, which I'm cool with. I love it. Give me a villain's gonna come back and fuck shit up. Please. But on top of that, there's a scene where she's about to get, or where she is knocked out temporarily, and Zatanna comes through, does some wizardry bullshit, speaks backwards, and curses her. And just dips, just leaves, nothing said. Like, that's just a hanging thread of a storyline right now for us to deal with later on, which is scary and concerning, but I'm also totally with. There was a lot in this issue, like a lot. And I am to see how, they handle it in the next coming arcs. I'm sure, like the rest of the Absolute books, they're going to be planning ahead months and months and months. Batman's planning ahead, like Absolute Batman's planning to issue like 36 or 38 or something, and so is Absolute Flash. I can't see this book not going to at least those same heights. And here's the sickest part about the end of the issue. Dog, do you know that the sign of Hecate, the thing that is part of Absolute Wonder Woman's lore, it just popped up in Gotham? Like, we all knew that the crossover was coming. That's cool. But it's like, this isn't going to be like a weird happenstance villain. Like, they have to directly cross and directly interact with each other. And how is Bruce going to react to this 7-foot-tall demigod rolling around her town? He just fought like a giant mountain of a freakish human man in Bane that he almost died fighting. I don't know. I'm really excited. I can't believe that Absolute is just delivering all fronts like this. And we have so much more to look forward to. Like, I know we talked about this before, but Catwoman, Absolute Catwoman is coming soon. I want to see what they do with Absolute Green Arrow because, spoilers, Ollie's dead. So that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Is Roy going to pick up the mantle and start, like, shooting shit up? Because I definitely want to see Speedy come up and take someone's head off over the fact that his mentor got murdered and thrown across the table in front of some super rich villainous demigods and oligarchs. Oh no, man. Absolute's been kicking ass. What else is new? In 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure we get the crossover issue with Wonder Woman and Batman in Batman 15. He's going to be trying to heal Wayland because he's still like a freakish looking monster. There's so much body horror in the Absolute universe, which I love once again, but it's intense. I mean, speaking of, remember, I think issue 3 is when they revealed that Diana literally chopped her arm off so she could save Steve Trevor's life. God damn. In other news, the DC KO fights are finally happening tomorrow. Let's go. Oh my God. I couldn't wait. I was at the New York Comic Con panel where they revealed these, like the fights, the one-on-ones they're finna have. And the first one they revealed was the first issue that's coming out. It's Superman versus Captain Atom. Fire. Great choice. Awesome choice. We're going to, I believe, if I read correctly, that they're going to have 3 rounds for each fight. I don't know if they're going to do 3 issues. I don't know if they're going to do all 3 rounds in one issue. I don't know how it's going to go down. But all I know is we're going to see Superman throw hands with Captain Atom. And when he dies, he gets to choose another version of himself in the timeline, which means Superman's going to have to fight Monarch. Fuck yeah, I'm signed up. Let's go. This listen, DCKO is everything that I wanted Ten of Swords to be. And when I say that, I'm not shitting on Ten of Swords. I love how it ended. It had some great moments, beautiful art, some great character interactions. I'm with all that. But like at the end of the day, I want to see my big bad superheroes go punchy punch every now and again. I want the background drama. I want the overarching story plots. I want the beats and everything, but god damn, man, like let people punch each other in my superhero comics. That's what I'm looking for in this. Oh man. Shout out Michael the Follow One. I see you, big dog. I see you in there. What's up? But yeah, like, and they're actually doing it. They're having whole issues dedicated to the fact that people are punching each other in the fucking mouth. Good. I love it. So listen, it's Superman, so he has to win at least round 1, right? I'm sure he's going to win the whole thing. This event is about him, I'm sure, but I want to see how he's going to win, because at the end of the day, you know, Captain Atom has red solar radiation, so Superman's going to feel a couple of them hits, right? We already saw him get his hand chopped off, spoiler alert, in the last issue by Lex Luthor, so he's not above getting some licks in this. Also, I'm very happy about. I want to feel like, listen, I know the good guys are going to win. I want them to win. I just want to see how they win. And I want you guys to watch with me as they get put through hell to do so. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's the issue after that? I know that Wonder Woman's going to be fighting Lobo, which is going to be badass. Ooh, and that's right. Lex is going to be fighting Etrigan the Demon. Hey, Lex has been a motherfucker. Hey, Lex Luthor has always been like my second favorite villain. He might be number 1 after this event, man. I don't know. He's just been doing too much cool shit for too long, you know. There was that period of time where he was Apex Lex and it got a little corny. Love Scott Snyder, love him to death, but I just wasn't with it. But I don't know. Between what he's been doing in the actual pages of Superman and what he's been doing, like spilling in a DCKO, like, to me, maybe I'm just yapping here, but to me, it feels like he wants Superman to just do what he needs to do to win. Like, he's kind of just like egging him on. Do you know what I mean? When I read the issue 32 was another DCKO tie-in that came in last week. We weren't able to talk about it on the pod. He was really just pushing everyone around him that got trapped in the Phantom Zone to do what they need to do to help save the world or make it in his image. It didn't come off that nefarious, you know? Like, yeah, Lex ruling and then making the world in his image, I guess that can be a bad thing, but it beats goddamn Darkseid running around with the Earth conquered and we're in the fire pits of apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure Lex's vision of the world is going to be a little bit better than that. A little bit, right? And I don't know. I feel like if he really wanted to stick it to Superman and like really fuck him over, before he left, he could have tried to kill Lois. He could have, fucked up Smallville. He could have done so much stuff that would have really gotten under his grill. But he's kind of like in his face poking the bear while they're, fighting for their lives in this, Omega tournament. God, I fucking love this event. I love what it spilled into. It's so great. Also, I don't know if I'm probably not gonna talk about this on the pod, but I'm all caught up with Rook Exodus and Buddy. Fucking Buddy. Listen, Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, they're going absolute fucking crazy. This book is so good. So they're trapped, they're trying to get off the planet, they're rallying all the wardens together. Cool. There's this random deer dude now who is hunting. I don't want to spoil too much because I want you guys to read the book, but he's hunting someone very important to one of the side characters. That's all I'll say. And I thought it was really cool. At the end, it's revealed he's some Japanese guy. He's a Japanese guy. I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't we have Japanese people in this? Why wouldn't we have someone that doesn't speak English in a worldwide book? Yeah. And he's badass. Listen, his helmet is fire with the all red, the horns for the deer. He's an elite hunter. I want to see how they handle him next issue because he kind of has him dead to rights. All the Ghost Machine stuff that Jeff Johns has been doing has been out of this goddamn world. And I'm glad that it's still going on strong. I'm a little bit behind on Redcoat, which is getting a movie. What? Or a production of some sort. Shout out to Jeff Johns for figuring that out so quick. The book's only like 2 years old, if that. It's not even 2 years old yet. Shout out to them. And I know they have something going on for Geiger, which it deserves because that book is fucking epic. Redcoat really took me by surprise. For those of you guys who don't know, Redcoat is an indie book about like an old British dude who, through a whole bunch of like chicanery and magic shenanigans, is immortal and he's a dick, but it's fun to read. He is going throughout history. It's like faux history because there's like historical figures that really were there, like Einstein as a kid was there trying to save America, essentially, which sounds ridiculous to say out loud, but it's true. George Washington, there's a lot of cool shit in that book, and it took me totally by surprise. I only bought it because it was Jeff Johns, and I subscribed to it because the stories were really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. I suggest everyone go read Redcoat. Geiger has been everything you want it to be. Crazy art, crazy action, melting people's literal face off. Not an exaggeration. Man, I fell off on the horror book, which sucks because I really liked it. I don't even know why I stopped reading. I'm gonna have to catch up on that too. Since Jeff Johns has gone independent, he doesn't miss a lot, period. But ain't been a lot of misses over there. Okay, Ghost Machine's firing on all cylinders. At least everything that I'm reading. What else is coming out? Oh man, DCKO Night Fight is coming out tomorrow. I almost forgot. Holy, we're finally gonna get Jason Todd, y'all. Jason Todd is gonna enter the building, daddy issues in tow, with a little gray streak and some guns. I don't even give a shit if they're not non-lethal. I just want to see him cap somebody. I love Red Hood. I'm trying to see him thrive. A little less murder, a little more justice. That's all I'm looking for. And seeing him fight with Batman is always a treat because he ain't no hoe. He trying to knock Batman's head off. Okay? He ain't fucking around. Love Dick Grayson. I love the little spat that they had in the first DC KO Night Fight issue, but I'm assuming Red Hood's gonna go for blood a little bit. What else? What else? Have y'all been reading One Piece? I'm about to spoil One Piece because I gotta talk about this shit with somebody. So Shanks was a God's blade? Brother, brother, brother. What the fuck? What the fuck? I saw the leaks for it, and it was so ridiculous to me that I was like, who made this little pity bullshit here? Like, ain't no way he was walking around a fucking royal knight or whatever. He sure enough was. Listen, he was running around making moves. I want to know how he balanced both of the times though. I love it. Listen, I'm with it, but it's like, yo, how was he on the ground or at sea? Because he was pirating by himself solo since he was like 20, right? Pirating like by daylight, clearly fighting with he had the bandage over his eyes, so he fought with Blackbeard already. So he's going back and forth between his crew and going back up with the God's Knight. Like, how do you what? Do they have like a special transport? Like, I gotta find out what the fuck's going on. And on top of that, I guess that, by the way, that's got to be the reason why he let his arm get chomped off by the king of the sea beast or whatever, right? He wanted that sign of abyss on that was tattooed on him off him. I mean, I'm with it. That's cool, but it's like as soon as Oda answers one thing, he gives us 5 or 6 things that we need answered as well. Was he gone? Did he leave his crew for like 5 years straight or whatever? Was he going back and forth? Did he tell his crew everything that was going on? For him to rise the ranks the way he did up for the Celestial Dragons, did he have to do some foul shit while he was undercover? I'm confused. Like, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't imagine that you are working directly for Emu when you're not doing something foul. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to be doing something crazy to rise up through the ranks within the matter of years while people are scraping and selling their soul for their entire lives to get a crumb of that respect, you know? And I get it. Listen to Figureland tax and blah, 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 but like, I don't know, dog. You had to be doing some shit like that. A little bit of genocide, you know what I'm saying? Just a smidgen of oppression going on there, because there is too much you have to do to get that high up in the ranks so quickly. He had the second to what? So it's how do the tattoos go? Is it deep? Bro, it's got to be deep, and then it's abyss. He had the second one, whatever it was. He killed a lot of innocent people. He murdered a lot of slaves. Just putting that out there. There was nothing there. There was literally no way he could not have killed innocent people and rose up that. That's like you. I don't know. That's like you being the president's son, and then within like 5 years coming back out of nowhere, and then like 2 years later you're like head of the CIA. How many niggas did you have to kill for the CIA to be like, oh, we really like this one? What the fuck? I don't know. The Shanks rat agenda has not fallen yet, guys. He is still. I love him. I don't know if I trust him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Another news of not trusting shit, is Funko really dying or no? We need to know. We need to know. This nigga Desmond said my favorite side. Holy. Boom. But yeah, is Funko really dying or not? I need to know. I've tried to do the research. Them niggas took the article down that was talking about how they might not make it through 2026. That's a little crazy. If you can't tell, I'm a Funko guy. This isn't even a half of my collection. This isn't even a third of my collection. I've got the display here, display in my room, some in my kids' room, some stashed away. I haven't even put all of them up yet. Y'all niggas dying or not? Because y'all just put up some pre-orders for the Ultimate Spider-Man pop yesterday and it sold out. So I want to know, am I going to get this shit from the cheap or nah? Yeah, his name is Desmond. That's a good point. How do you fumble the success of the IPs they get to use? 100%. But like the reason why I feel they have been fumbling so much lately is they had to halt because of COVID, right? But there was such a demand because there was all that stimmy money had niggas wanting to spend left and right. They thought that they needed to overproduce. So they started making too much of fucking everything. There was so much garbage that they kept making that nobody wanted. Like, shout out to The Office. I don't need a pop of Dwight sitting at a desk. That's cool. Well, I saw that shit sitting forever. So I know it's got a huge audience, but that's cool. We don't need regular niggas doing mundane tasks to be put into plastic so I can pay $15 for it. Give me a fucking Super Saiyan and call it a day. Okay? That's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. And on top of that, between the tariffs, which is a thing, I know niggas, everyone uses it as an excuse, but that's a thing, you know, tariffs makes everything more expensive, so they have to eat much more costs. And niggas kind of moved on after COVID ended. Don't come for me talking about some COVID never ended. I love and respect, peace, I'm double vaxxed. But like, when people got to go back outside again, you know, all collectibles took a little bit of a hit except for like card games. Pokemon's still thriving, going absolutely crazy. But like for example, you know, we made dots and lines recently because we have such a passion for comics, because comics, after everyone got to go back outside after COVID, comic shops took a hit. You know, that big boom that they saw the initial stage of COVID, it kind of fell off more rapidly than they would have wanted to. And a lot of comic shops were closing. A lot of niggas were talking about this is the end of superheroes, yada, yada, yada. There was a very distinct push to put out the best stories and the most exciting stuff. We got Energon Universe, we've got Ultimate Universe, we got Absolute Universe, all after that decline in comic sales because so many people, like I said before, went the fuck back outside. The same thing happened, you know, with pops, guys. Like at the end of the day, niggas wasn't running into targets so they can grab pops or staying online and bidding as much because we got to go the fuck back outside. And unfortunately, Pop Funko was a little out of touch with that. They kept overproducing shit, like really kind of obscure shit, just because they thought that it was just going to be eaten up because there was a boom for them, in which it was. What Fat Joe said, y'all, yesterday's price is not today's price. Niggas are doing different shit now, okay? Like I said before, the only collectible that kind of thrived after that was TCGs. Trust me, I'm struggling getting all of my Gundam cards at an affordable price. I don't even fucking touch Pokemon. Everything else, sorry. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen articles and bitch ass niggas on Twitter talking about how the reselling market for shoes isn't the same. No duh. Niggas kind of moved on. Niggas kind of moved on. So you got to find a new lane. I hope that they consolidate and they only release like pops that niggas want to see. All right. Don't give me some random character in a 1980s sitcom. Don't give me a senator. Okay. Give me somebody with candy colored hair charging up and doing something cool in a fucking fire action pose. That's what we want. All right. Give me a fucking fire comic book character. Give me a variant of some shit that I haven't seen before. Like, I'm so sick that I wasn't able to grab Ultimate Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man with a fucking beard. Give me shit like that. You know, I don't think that's too much to ask for. Who could have thought capitalism ruined a thing? Yeah, Mikano, who would have thought? Hey, don't get me fucking started. Listen. Y'all niggas are gonna kill all these resellers. I hope some of you guys are in here. All you resellers, all of you investors, get the fuck away from card games. You're gonna kill a generation of them. I'm telling you right now. What we're seeing with the shoe game, with sneakers, it's going to be the same way with cards. Only adults are buying cards right now. That's fucking crazy. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to 7-Eleven and just get Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I cannot fucking do that. That's not a thing. I can't just go to a 7-Eleven or go in a random card shop and get a card game that I want for MSRP. If I'm getting it for MSRP, it's because the card game's dying, unfortunately, or niggas just haven't found out to scalp them yet, and they're coming shortly right after I come. It's an evil world we live in, y'all. Okay, there's card game shop. I'm a big Gundam fan. All right, a huge Gundam fan. When the Gundam card game came out, you couldn't find this shit anywhere. It drove so many people away from the game that wanted to play. And then when you did get stock of it, the fucking resellers were selling starter decks for $15 for fucking 60, which encouraged some shops to sell it for 60. How the fuck do you get into a game for $60 just for the starter deck? You need two to play the shit. So you talking about 120 just to start? Riftbound just came out. You can listen. Riftbound, right? For a booster box, should cost 120. Why are niggas selling it for $300? What are we doing? You're making it so kids can't get into this shit. The only reason I got into card game is because of Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh is easy access. If you don't have an easy access, eventually, like, people will walk away from the game. They won't have this disposable time or cash to spend on hundreds of dollars of cards. You assholes. Ugh. Sorry, I had to just let that out. I hate these resellers, bro. I hate these scalpers, these bitch ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here. These are the same niggas that ran to the store when Batman Damned came out and wanted to scalp the issue that was $5.99 for like $300 because his dick was in it. I hate y'all niggas so much. I truly do. Please, I'm not gonna say anymore before my page gets deleted. Fucking sick. We are not freeing Fairy Tale Snow. That is not a thing. We will not free Fairy Tale Snow in this bitch. That is not gonna happen. This is a sick Negro. Fairy Tale Snow is one of the most toxic cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! The fact that you said that to me makes me sad. My name is Desmond. Needs to chill the fuck out. Yeah, no way. Hey yo, do y'all know when that? I'm gonna look this up right now. Do y'all know when the new Yu-Gi-Oh anime is coming out? It's about the actual storylines in the card game. They like made a whole studio for it, and I haven't seen. Is it gonna be shorts? Is it gonna be like whole? Yeah, 2025 anime. Did I miss the release or something? Like, what the fuck? You don't need to get on his job, man. Okay, they have the Sky Striker and okay, whatever. These niggas need to hurry up, man. Yu-Gi-Oh used to be such a powerhouse. Now there's so many niggas walking away from the game, myself included. I can't lie. I walked away from the game. I love it. I'm probably gonna play Genesis format with my niggas, but they need to change way too much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna use a hard R here. Reboot. They need to reboot the game. Just reboot the game. Reboot the game, keep the current game going so niggas don't piss their pants and cry to Daddy Konami. Just reboot the game. Less hand traps, more board interaction. Let me attack with my Dark Magician direct for the end of your life points. Just let me play the goddamn game. I'm tired of having to, well, I'm done doing it, but I was tired of having to play 15 hand traps to counteract my opponent's 15 hand traps and then play an engine of 20 cards so I can only play 5 cards of freedom. It was an evil world I was living in. What else are we looking at here? What else are we looking at here? Kagurabachi is going crazy right now too. Yo, is Kagurabachi really that good? Niggas keep telling me I need to read. I keep seeing online how great it is. I be getting spoiled about shit. Like, do I really need to start? I'm not gonna lie, I gotta talk to the guys on the pod. We might have to have that be a reading assignment for us. Spoilers, we called up the store. And that's really good. That was a great reading assignment that we did together. I might have to convince the guys to read Kagurabachi with me. Too many niggas are talking about it. Like, too many niggas. And like, I read the first like 6 issues and I was like, this is cool. It's an angry nigga with a sword. I'm not gonna get mad at, I'm always gonna think that's cool. But there was a switch that happened that had like niggas is gooning over this. Every week I see niggas going crazy. I'm like, how? How? I mean, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna look stupid because I'm gonna read it. Probably read all of it in one night because it's that good. And then Michael Sart, yeah, Michael the Fallen was already reading it. Nigga said it's goated. I talk to you every week. You never tell me it's that good. You sack of shit. You've never, see, niggas is trying to make me look crazy. All of a sudden now it's goated. I believe you, but you never told me it was that good. You said you were reading it. All right, lies. All right. Listen, I didn't know you felt that strongly about it, brother. I apologize. I'm going to read it. We just got to convince Dez to read it, and we'll talk about it on the pod. I apologize. I'm familiar with your game. This nigga's trying to manipulate me. I'm gonna let him have it though. Yeah, we're gonna read that. I gotta ask these niggas what else they've been reading. I'm reading One Piece, Ichi the Witch. Ichi the Witch is goated. I gotta get these niggas to read that. Ichi the Witch is fucking goated. That's gonna be one of them ones. Y'all niggas gonna see. I'm calling it right now. I called it. I motherfucking called it with Gachi Yakata when I went to Anime Expo and I see how crazy they were going for it. Ichi the Witch, it's so good, y'all. It's gonna take the world by storm when it comes out. When the anime comes out, everyone's gonna be gooning over it. I'm telling y'all right now. No ifs, ands, or buts. Ichi the Witch is gonna be one of them ones. I'm telling you. Y'all niggas don't know. Hey, my nigga gonna come in with the 6-inch heels and the zesty looking hat. But he one of them ones. Okay. All right. Listen, he's a hunter. He ain't no hoe. He's a hunter. He ain't no hoe. Y'all niggas gonna see. Ichi the Witch gets the anime shutting shit down. Probably gonna be anime of the year. There's too much hype behind it right now. Y'all niggas just don't know yet. Watch. Speaking of anime of the year, man. Yo, we got 2 episodes left before my dog Deku goes away forever. Man, I already shed too many tears over this anime. I don't know if I'm ready to see it go. This nigga Desmond said, I'll only do Kagurabachi if y'all watch Pokemon Horizons. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I'll watch it with you. I'll watch Pokemon Horizons. You're saying it like it's a bad anime. I've seen all the clips. You have glazed it enough for me to understand it's good. I'm gonna watch it with you. I'm not debating how good it is at all. That's a bet. But yeah, but this nigga, man, this nigga Mike was talking about Boo this man. We're gonna watch. Listen, if that's what we gotta do to read Kagurabachi together, I'm gonna watch Pokemon Horizons. Sorry. This nigga Deku is gonna have me fuck around and cry that last episode. I can already see it. He's already about to confront Spinner and have one of the most emotional moments. Y'all gonna see too. Some waterworks are gonna fly. All right. All my sad boys out there, just get the tissues ready. Shit ain't over. Shit ain't sweet. Things are actually quite sour. Got my tear ducts flowing. But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm really excited for the last 2 episodes. This nigga's sick. Yo, Phil just hit me up privately and said, fuck Pokemon. Whoa. Listen, buddy. Sorry. We're gonna watch Pokemon. Shout out to Digimon, though. Digimon Breakbeat is good. I'm catching up on that. Now, Digimon is goated. For all of you guys who don't know, Digimon is the greatest isekai. Argue with your mama. All right, y'all. Y'all let me yap on here for more than 30 minutes. I was supposed to just give a quick synopsis of Wonder Woman. Absolute Wonder Woman is great. Make sure you read that. We're going to be talking about DCKO Night Fight. We'll be talking about Ultimate Universe Year 2 and another book that I can't remember right now. Oh, yeah. Superman versus Captain Atom, because I want to see my superheroes punch each other in the motherfucking face. All right. Goodbye.